Governor DeSantis has made several stops around the state this week as he announces the opening of more of the state-run antibody treatment clinics. This comes as his office is pushing back against an Associated Press report that one of DeSantis' top contributors has a significant stake in Regeneron. Tarek is joining us now with more on this controversy. Tarek.
The Associated Press reported Wednesday that the CEO of Citadel, who donated more than $10 million to a DeSantis-friendly political committee in recent years, runs a hedge fund that owns millions of dollars of shares in Regeneron, which sells the monoclonal antibody treatment.
This has been available for a long time. It's a widely recognized treatment for people that have early stage COVID-19. Again, the state of Florida isn't paying for this. The patients aren't paying for this.
Governor Ron DeSantis attempting to clear the air when asked Wednesday about the connection between one of his major donors and the company Regeneron. Citing SEC filings, the AP reported that Citadel, a Chicago-based hedge fund run by CEO Ken Griffin, holds at least $15.9 million in shares of Regeneron Pharmaceuticals. It's worth noting that Citadel is not one of the company's top 100 shareholders. Griffin has also donated $10.75 million to a political committee that supported DeSantis over the past 3 years. But notably, it's not unusual for hedge funds or institutions to donate to political committees or campaigns. DeSantis was just in Jacksonville last week promoting the monoclonal antibody treatment, which has been proven effective against COVID-19 and the Delta variant, and announcing the state would begin opening treatment centers for COVID-19 patients throughout Florida. The governor announced 2 more sites today in Ormond Beach and Pasco County. It's worth mentioning that neither Florida nor Floridians are paying for these antibody treatments. The federal government bought out the company's 1.5 million dose stockpile earlier this year. Since the governor started promoting the monoclonal treatment therapy last week, Regeneron's stock price has risen by 8.5%, according to the NASDAQ data, going from $600 a share last Thursday to $650 this afternoon. DeSantis' press office contacted the Associated Press and News4Jax, asking news outlets to change the headline of the story. We refused and contacted the governor's office with follow-up questions today about his staff's issues with the AP story and what message the governor has for Floridians in response to that story.
There's always people trying to push political agendas, partisan narratives, regardless of facts, trying to gaslight people, trying to pursue their own interests, even if it's not going to be helpful for people, even if it may dissuade someone from seeking a life-saving treatment.
Governor DeSantis is expecting to have 12 monoclonal antibody treatment centers set up across the state of Florida by the end of this week. The governor's office has yet to respond to the questions News4Jax sent to his office earlier today.